What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So, after I did my video celebrating the long overdue enshrinement of Chris Webber into the Hall of Fame, he'll be formally uh, enshrined this summer, okay, in the 2021 class. I find out through one of my subscribers that Toni Kukoc has been selected by the International Committee into the Hall of Fame as well. And let me say this, because there will be a lot of people who are going to say, "Oh, the Hall of Fame is, it's just letting anybody in now, and the standards are just lacking, and da 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 da." You know, look, what you have to understand is that basketball is not limited to the NBA. Basketball is an international and world sport, and the NBA is not the only professional league in the world. Yes, it's the best league in the world, but it's not the only league in the world. And when you look at Toni Kukoc's resume, he should have been voted in years ago. Now, look, I'm not all knowing and know everything. Look, years ago, I would have had the same opinion when Toni Kukoc retired back in 2006. I would have said, Hall of Famer? Nah, he's not a Hall of Famer. But even I, back then, I was ignorant of how the Hall of Fame works. I thought it was the NBA too, but it's not the NBA. It encompasses high school, the Hall of Fame. It encompasses college. It encompasses the Olympics, not just the NBA, but the ABA, any professional league, any player who has dominated in their respective league, worthy of the Hall of Fame, gets in. And when you look at Toni Kukoc's resume, he's more than qualified to be in the Hall of Fame. All right. Now, Toni Kukoc that we are aware of, Toni Kukoc, remember his nickname was the Croatian sensation. He didn't get that nickname, just by happenstance. He was already a very celebrated international player when the Chicago Bulls selected him in 1990. Now, he didn't actually start playing for the Chicago Bulls until the 93-94 season, which was the first year after Michael Jordan's first retirement. And during his time with the Chicago Bulls and as an NBA player for the next 13 seasons, he was on the NBA All Rookie second team in 93-94. He played 7 of his 13 seasons in a Bulls uniform, and he was a valuable contributor on those Chicago Bulls championship teams, winning 3 NBA championships and was the sixth man of the year in 95-96. And if you remember, Toni Kukoc was pivotal. If you remember Game 7 against Indiana Pacers, when the Pacers was up by double digits, it was Toni Kukoc, not Michael Jordan, not Scottie Pippen, not Dennis Rodman, but it was Toni Kukoc that helped to bring the Bulls back in the second half with his offense, mainly threes. Toni Kukoc was also one of the first stretch fours that we saw in the NBA. Many times, teams had a hard time dealing with him. Now, defensively, Toni Kukoc was no beast. Defensively, Toni Kukoc had problems because he was not a strong guy. He was about 6'9", even though they listed him as 6'11", but he was about 6'9". He was about 230. He was undersized. He was not a great defensive player, but he brought a lot of the skill set that people love to chime about and fawn over now. He was a great passing big man. He was a great outside shooter, especially for his era. And that made him a matchup nightmare for other bigs. The traditional, fours, back then, the guys, that were in the post, they like coming out there. They like standing in the post. Toni Kukoc would light them up from outside. And that's what happened a lot of instances. But he was also a tremendous passer. His nickname was the waiter for serving because the way he served up passes. Now, when you look at him as far as outside of the NBA, That's what puts him in the NBA. I mean, puts him in the Hall of Fame, in my opinion. I'm trying to get to that right now. Toni Kukoc was a three-time EuroLeague champion with the club Judas Plastica and Split. In the team's first title game in 1989, he scored 18 points against Maccabi Tel Aviv. In 1990, he scored 20 points in defeat of FC Barcelona. And in 1991, against FC Barcelona, Kukoc scored 14 points in the victory. After being drafted by the Bulls, Kukoc remained overseas and played for Benetton Treviso. Over those seasons in Italy, he won a league championship in 1992 and an Italian Cup title in 1993, playing a total of 68 games with averages of damn near 20 points, 6 rebounds, and over 5 assists per game. Other club titles earned in his career overseas include being a four-time national champion of Yugoslavia, 4 consecutive years, 88, 89, 90, and 91, two-time Yugoslav Cup winner, 90, 91, and two-time Triple Crown winner, 1990 and 1991. As a member of national teams, Kukoc began winning gold medals as early as U16 and U18 European Championships in 1985 and 86 for Yugoslavia. He also won a gold medal. He was also a gold medalist, at the U19 World Championships in 1987. His Yugoslavian teams were also two-time gold medalists and two-time bronze medalists at the European Championship. He led the Yugoslavian national team to a gold medal and was named tournament MVP in the 1990 World Basketball Championship. Yugoslavia was also a bronze medal winner in the 1994 World Championship. Kukoc was a key player in Yugoslavia's gold medal winning game versus the U.S. in the 1990 Goodwill Games in Seattle, as he scored 17 points with 10 assists in an 85-79 victory. In his Olympic career, Kukoc won 2 silver medals in the Summer Olympics, one in 1988 in Seoul for Yugoslavia, and the other in 1992 in Barcelona as part of the Croatian Dream Team. He scored 16 points, had 5 rebounds, and 9 assists in the 1992 Olympic final versus the USA's Dream Team. He was also a member of the 1996 Croatian Olympic team. His individual accolades include being named one of FIBA's 50 greatest players in 1991 and one of the 50 greatest EuroLeague contributors in 2008. Kukoc is a 5-time Eurostar European Player of the Year, awarded to the best male European basketball player, was the Eurobasket MVP in 1991, earned the media's Mr. Europa Player of the Year award 4 times, was named the EuroLeague Final Four MVP 3 times, FIBA World Championship MVP in 1990, was a 3-time Yugoslavian Sportsman of the Year, 1989, 1991, and was voted most outstanding player at the World Junior Championship in Bromeo, Italy in 1987. So if you think he's not qualified to be in the International Hall of Fame or Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame, go suck a fucking donkey's dick. Okay? Anybody that comes on here and talk about his NBA career, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Basketball is a truly global sport, and it's not just limited to the NBA. So Toni Kukoc is more than deserving of being in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. I salute him. And now I guess people can say, hey, the Bulls were a super team. Hey, I can't fucking fight it anymore. Because now the Bulls have 4 Hall of Famers. Yep. Jordan, Pippen, Rodman, and Kukoc. That's going to add to the argument now. Well, see, LeBron never had 4 Hall of Famers. Shoot. Matter of fact, 97, y'all had 5 Hall of Famers. Rod Parrish, even though Parrish is old as fuck. Y'all had 5 Hall of Famers. See, Jordan had super teams. I know y'all gonna spin it like that. I don't care. You're not gonna rain on our goddamn parade, goddammit. Shout out to Toni Kukoc.